Nyugi, nincs benne cukor. Ja? Nem. Hello, sziasztok, hello, itt az Antic Games, és folytatjuk a Witcher 3-at. Mondjuk lehet, most még nincs is mi? Háttér. Zene. Zene állj. Na, hát beállítottam itt úgymond mindent. És majd látjuk, hogy mi van. Jaj, bocs. Tényleg járt vagy állasnál. Miért ilyen most úgy? Egészségetekre. Neked is úgy. Na nézzük, ő a küldetés. Oké, szevasz Dettlaff. Megveszünk kurva, de seggelés, alkímia. Szóval alkímia. Na, hangos a zene, bazdmeg, hát ne hangoskodjak. Olajok, olaj. Elátkozott olaj. Különféle hatások. És kinek? Hibrid. Kísértett olaj. Nekrofika. Hatékonyabb vámpír olaj. Hát tudunk csinálni bizbaszt. Hát jó. Rökkenjük a kardunkat. Hát bocsi. De. Igen, lehet inkább őt. Igen. Ja. Számít, meg kiveszünk belőle. Tá. Ennyi. Ez mi? Támadás 20%, igen. Itt még vannak éles, szúrt, seb, ellenállás, teljesít 41%, életerő. De számítana, mi? Nem baj. Mentés! Sikeres mentés! Bazd meg!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Come on.
Bazd meg, nekem ez most hangos, de hát miért? Úgy hangos nem vagy.
Lost your nerve?
Bazd meg, de az nem az a pia. Szerencsétlen fasz. Iszom ezt a szart, érted? Ami helyrehozza a... Hát most így mondanak valamit. Szóval ittam a földet, ami semlegesíti a mérget. Abba a tudatba, hogy az... Ez. Semlegesít.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Not bad.
Köszönöm. Szívd a vérem, geca. Most nem tudom menteni. Most se. Hát azért próbálkozok. Átra beadjak.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Not bad. Damn it.
fasság. Előbb így nem haltam meg. Jó, hát ez közben tényleg ilyen szokott lenni. Picsába bele. Pedig előbb megölhettem volna, amikor benne voltam.
I watched just the You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Hát kicsit kezd felbosszantani a dolog, de kicsit mondjuk a béna. Nem ő erős. Azért, amikor az a szarat támadott a denevérek, akkor messzi kell tőle lenni, és akkor
I watched just the You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
What now, you piece of filth?
tetszik. Őszáj. Bevettem már füle, de nem jó, már hallom ezt a... De az a Greppies közé lett most hozzám, hogy...
Time to end this.
Aha. Hát igen, most itt észre csinálnám. Én nem tudjuk átugorni? Ha ittam volna ilyen löttyöt, van olyan vámpír elmér lófasz, és ha megiszok, akkor lemérgezzük a vámpírt, mikor iszik a vérünkből. Csak úgy mondom.
Stop me. Prepare to die, Witcher.
Ugly bastard.
Tovább üffantcelő. Micsoda taktik. Semmi. Negyedjére. Vagy 5, nem tudom. Kicsit olyan furcsa az arcom. Nem csodálom. Annyira egyet itt az a csoda, hogy még élek. Köhö.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Kisimult az arca.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refused to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Vigyázzunk rá. Hát csak.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap,
Dettlaff.
but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Csak azért ne koszoljuk össze. Hát most már jönnek vissza. Úgyis van.
Wanna go to the port? Maybe there's some new ships.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Hát ez hülye.
Come on!
I could take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Így van.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the bootblack in Rue de Garl.
The bootblack? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Jönnek ennek a kódusok. Abba lesznek?
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you.
Nincsen
as
itt.
he's
Azért
not
nem
here.
szó. Hoppá.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Na. Gondolom meg kell néznem, nem lehet, hogy ki utolsó, vagy mi ez? Áldozat, vagy ki lett
Damn
volna?
it.
Hát a
What is
királynő.
it? Another
Biztos,
name,
ki a
truly?
más.
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed, the logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge.
Oké, kérdezzük meg
I believe
tőle,
you
na.
mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
De jó lesz. A temetőbe fog várni. Na, Dettlaff vagy mi? Beszélj, de választhatod, beszélj Sianával. Igen, és mind a kettő egy helyen van. Bum. Most már akkor visszaöltözzek, hogy mi a... De miért kell te átváltani? Miért nem tudok itt így maradni? Igen, szerintem kesztyű nem volt. Hát minek lenne? Hogy mi az Istenünk? Na. De van ilyen nem. Ilyen nem is van. Ez mi? Ez nem tudom felvenni? Nem. És ez? Na, farkas? Én vicceltem. Már hogy nem kell ilyen. Van gyűrűm. Nem tudom használni? Nem. Van... Hagyjál már. Menjünk inkább. Na, milyen jól néz. Most már mehetünk. Ó, hát van nekem lovom. Hát ahogy már 10 év van, azt akkor nem lovolom.
Go!
Nem lovolok. Hú, bakker. Tele vagyok amúgy méreggel, csak úgy mondom, hogy kicsit. Hogy meg tudom én. Na, most már minden fasza. Felállt Antonek a fasza. Ne jó, nem, de... Igen, ez rímelt. Megyünk, meglátogatjuk akkor a csajt, gondolom én, mert az a kapitány, nem? Vagy a... Ja, itt nem lehet vágtázni. Jó, hát elfelejtettem. Ja, hát nem kártyáztam, mondom, még egy trófea még lenne, ami fel tudok majd tenni a polcra, de ugye nem volt kártyaparti. De szerintem nincs is annyi kártyalapon még, hogy tudjak majd menni arra a versenyre. Jó, hát még párszor lehet vissza fogunk kitérni. Igazából a fő küldetés úgymond megvan. Most még ugye az van, hogy jól csináljuk, amit csinálunk, akkor mindenki túléri ezt a kis valamit. Amit válasz, beszélj. Hát csak a csajjal kellene beszélnem, úgyhogy az is van kiemelve, hogy vele fogok beszélni. Na, majd ez ugye ki van játszva, mondtam, mik lesznek, mi van, már dumálgattam itt, hogy van a Global World, ugye abban, hogy van egy csomó új dolog, és az jó volna így rámozdulni, akkor van az a 33-as küldetés, vagy én nem is tudom, annak mi a címe. Ugye az jó volna azt kipróbálni, hogy én belekóstoltam, és jó meg van csinálva, tényleg ez tetszik.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Ja.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius's ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Not easy.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Siana.
Hát gondolom most csak akkor, most jók vagyunk, nem? Hát mindjárt elválik, hát megkapom kicsit, de akkor bejön. Ajaj. Hát én kijátszottam úgyis, hogy jó vége volt, úgyis rossz vége volt. Rossz vége, az nem jó. Azért rossz a vége, ugye?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Tehát ez egyre csúnyább.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Siana's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony.
Pont nem
Come with
fogja
me.
érdekelni
The
a
Duchess awaits.
a királynőt, vagy azt a akárkit, hogy szerintem úgyis oda fog menni a hugához. Nem, a nővére. Igen. Huga. Nővére. Tudja, pics. 4 órával később
In the
az így
guild's
sétáltak.
name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
De ha nem. Akkor
Your grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
Mit lehet mondani? Semmit, ja? Ez hülye.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Mhm. De el fogja hinni.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Siana. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Megöli ezt a nőt, hát én elrígom magam, komolyan mondom. Hát már minden bajom van. De csak jót beszélgettünk vele, nem? Úgyhogy hát ha.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Nekem?
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, dammit. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Mi van?
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Na, bírok le. Ez a jó vége. Ó, de megkönnyebbültem. Na mindegy, oké. Mert a rossz vége ugye az, hogy ő leszúrja a... Mit tudom, hát igen,
all in all, best part of the whole ceremony, it was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is
Miért
like a
ezt a ruhát
strong
vette fel?
wine.
Hát...
Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Jó, van,
If you think
menjünk,
it's a good
szedjünk
idea, let's
kurva
go.
gyökeret.
But I think you might be
Persze.
forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of
ne?
this variety is highly toxic, even to a
Kell
witcher.
kezdjük. Köszönöm.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
És... Igen? Itt a maszk... Hol a kesztyű? Hogy... Mi? Nincs? Hogy az itt van? Van a faszom. Nem értem. Húha. Igen. Van a... Ja, itt a kesztyű, te hülye. Bassz. Tényleg, hát itt nem kaptam kesztyűt, a másik.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Mit kell keresni? Ja.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire, after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Hát, de mit kell?
Damn it, where'd you go?
I did what I had to do!
Jó, voltam piros. Ja,
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Ez hülye. Ó, meddig lesz még ez a bájcsövej?
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
Nem.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Még nem tudjuk. Honnan tudnám?
Don't really know yet. I'd find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion.
Az beugrik mindjárt.
I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Szóval ő fogja megölni akkor azt a
I
majmot.
so don't feel like going anywhere.
Végül is most ugye
Sit here a while longer.
So we shall, my friend.
elköszönt a
We have witnessed,
DLT.
and in fact on several
Ugye most
occasions
kiadták
incited
a negyedik évadot
great
ebből a
mighty
Witcherből,
events.
én meg is néztem,
After all
ami
that
szerintem
toil,
tök jó volt.
I believe
Rohadt
we
jó volt a
deserve a bit
történet,
of
jó
rest.
volt minden.
That
És
we do.
mit akartam mondani? ott volt egy harc, hasonló harc volt majdnem, mint ami ebbe is volt a 3-ba. Hát, megrögted, ahogy kinézett ide ránk.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Mit akartam ezt mondani? Menj haza. Nem tudom. Ja, megnéztem, és akkor a következő évad, mert talán egyszerre forgatták a 4. meg az 5, és talán az lesz majd utolsó. Nem tudom, akkor, mert ez a kis sorozat, ami most itt lement a Witcherből, akkor az azt jelenti, hogy azokat meséli el, ami nincs benne a játékban, csak így szó van róla, hogy mik történtek. De amúgy nem tudom, jó. Ó, bazd meg. Azt hittem el a kisgyerekre, hogy egy vízbe fúlt. Na mindegy, majdnem neki estem. Hát a zöld volt, hogy meg volt görbülve. Ide-oda mászkált, hát mondom, az biztos valami rossz jószág ez, és hát neki esek és lehentelen gyorsan. Míg odaér az emberekhez, ezt megtámadja. De hát, na, de az nem az volt. Aminek látszott, mindegy. Kicsit vicces volt. Szerintem lassan majd megcsinálhatnám azt a küldit is majd, hogy ám a kövest akarom majd megcsinálni. A rúna kövest. De hát akkor csak az van, hogy végig kell játszani a játékot, és utána jön a csaj. Aha, ott áll már kint a hülye. Elmentjük.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Nézünk, hogy elégedetten, nem is látom senkit. Az igen, jó bepakolt, ott vannak a cuccai. Ott a kesztyűje. Áj, tök jó.
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Ez kurva hülye. Ez is hülye. Ki megtalálta a helyét. Ott van. Kiült.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
and I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade, and you'll bring me cool drinks at regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white,
Úristen.
has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
No, Úristen, fasza.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Jó.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Nézd meg, itt fekszik a birtokon. Egy csaj. Hát a kezenyém. Hihetetlen. Megjött. Hát jó. Igazából ez a legvége ennek a játéknak, hogy megjött a ilyenkor. Hát meg talán még... Úristen, az lesz a vége, hogy a kurva Unikól is bekerül ide a szobába. Na! Itt a levél. Vagy mi a levélre itt? Meg mutatni generátor, azt a kurva. Jó. Igen, és az mit csinál? Itt van. Ezt mutatni. Igen. Igen. Mi a fasz? Hát mit kell azzal csinálni? Passzod. Zöld, 100 darab, bum. Ha cserélnéd. Hát ne cseréld. Hát ez hülye. Mutagén generátor, generátor. És nem csinál semmit. Jó. Hát mindjárt megnézzük, hogy ez itt lent csinál-e valamit, és akkor mi a különbség, mert ide megyünk. Ja, hogy nem tudunk semmit. Ja, hát akkor úgy megértem. Szerintem az átalakítanák azokat a kis szarokat. Rendes ilyen mutagénné, és akkor azok meg nagy mutagének tudnak lenni, és azok meg Fogalmam sincs. Na nézzük, hogy mi az a dolog, amiért majd még érdemes lesz ebbe a játékba itt nyomulni. Ha minden igaz, majd talán kap még egy DLC-t, azt a nem tudom, információt kaptam valamelyik videóba. Pénznek nincsen szaga. Kincsvadászat. Witcher megbízás, másodlagos, hát ez jó volna, és még kell jó sok lap. Beszélverseny, igen, minden halálig. Jó, szerintem most így ennyi, jó? És akkor lehet, hogy még vagy fogok térni, és akkor nyomunk pár mellékületet, és mindjárt már csak azok maradtak. Mennyi pénzem van? 12.600. Igen, és ez hogy működik? Mit kell... Ja. Hogy a... Nem, hát megvan itt mindenem. Hát annyit lehetne csinálni, hogy tényleg, hogy fehér gyümölcsös lópikula, de ez itt minden ugyanaz? A szart, ez nem az. Kifosztott falu. Rejtekhely. Hát, tökön szúrom magam, akkor nem, Bizima. Ide megyünk lakni, ahol tejet kapni. Erre menjünk, ide. Sok ember nem szeret a viseleket, mert nem szeretik őket. Szóval ők védik meg a szőnyektől az embereket. Én nem tudom, ez elég hülyeség az egész. Mire várunk most? Betöltés. Na, olyan szebb lett a játék, vagy nem most olyan érdekes. Jó, nem számít. Hello, Józsi.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
Tessék.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Hidd el, én is csodálkozok rajta. De ha mikor lesz majd jobb felszerelése, vagy ez hogy lesz?
Hard at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can.
Ingyen gatyám ráment, érted? És én adtam neki a pénzt. A jó édesanyádat festesz.
An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perhaps.
Jó. Vigyorok azt te.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
Azt az mi? Anyát picsáját. Jó, majd jövök, meg lesz szóvé. Csak ilyen sokkal több lóvőre szükség. Így mondja a nyomorékja. Jó van. Visszamegyünk. De azért még van még. Jaj, bocs, nem én voltam. Löktek. Már hogy ha itt megnézzük, itt azért mit pakolhatnának le dolgokat, nem? Skelliger, ugye az is egész nagy volt, most itt vagyok, ugye mondjuk ez itt nagyjából egy cucc. Csak ugye máshol van kötve a dolog. Ez itt mi? Keresd meg facipőben. Jó, hát innen folytatjuk, jó? Meg hát most akkor majd beiktatunk valami új játékot is, ha már ez ki van játszva. Hogyha kijátszottuk a Witchert. Az új szetben, jó? Hát akkor pont nem az volt rajtam, de szereztem második új szettet. Ezt a lovagi bármit, hát nem is értem ez. De az rohadt jól néz ki. Hoppá. És tele vagyok súlyjal. Megint hoppá. És nem sok pénzem maradt. Az még nagyobb hoppá. Míg a halál el nem választ. Na, az jó cím lesz szerintem. De mondjuk ennyire haza is mehettem volna Jenkóhoz megnézni, hogy fekszik, mert úgy látom este van. És lefekszik az ágyba. Tök jó meg van csinálva is. Nekem azt tetszik. És itt van elérhető küldetés. Még mindig van elérhető küldetés. Jó van. Mondanám azt, hogy ki kéne tolni 100%-ra ezt a játékot, de lehet ki is lesz. Most a végén kiírjuk, hogy 100%. De hát mondjuk az nem biztos, hogy tudom, mert már volt olyan játék, ami ugye nem. Küldetés, ami nem sikerült. Azt mondta. Itt mindig világít a lámpa? És csak ott veszik bugyiba. Nem. Én úgy emlékeztem, hogy levetkőzik. Ez ennyi, köcsögét. De rám nézett. Jó, aludjunk, majd pihenjünk le mi is. Úgy is van, karddal a hátunkon, meg ruhába. Ja nem, hát nem mutatja. Kicsit pihenünk, felkelünk, és nem ennyi, jó? Tényleg, már meg. Te nem kezd? Nem. Miért nem bugyiba van? Tényleg, hogy hoppá. Úgy emlékeztem, hogy bugyiban melltartóban fekszik ott. Jó, ennyi volt. Tényleg elég. Köszönöm a figyelmet, úgyhogy az, hogy végignéztétek ezt a Witcher sorozatot. Aki nem látta, az szerintem nézze meg, mert az szerintem tök jó. Ugye az első résztől elkezdtük kijátszani, és hát ott a második rész az szerintem nem sokan ismerik, mert az talán én is csak kétszer játszottam, az elsőt az többször. Hát ez a harmadik rész, ez most ki lett játszom már szerintem, nem tudom, hogy ennyire, ötödjére biztos. Jó, ennyi volt a Witcher. Néha visszapillantunk, majd csinálunk pár küldit. De ennyi. Majd nem tudom, írhattok nyugodtan, hogy mit kellene játszani. De most a Palworld az jó volna, tényleg. Az lenne jó, ha valakinek megvan a Palworld, írja nyugodtan, és akkor tolhatjuk. Hát az nem bánnám, ha többen mennénk. Jószágom az van, annyi amennyi kell. Jó? Jó. Köszönöm. Sziasztok. Mindezt először még csak a menübe lépek ki, de akkor is sziasztok. Ide kell kattintani valahova, és akkor tök jó. Tehát mindenkinek. Persze.